time for my project pan finale. I have done a project pan for I think the entirety of 2025, and I feel really good about the progress I've been able to make and share. And I have a few empties. I'm not going to roll anything new in. I'm going to start fresh for 2026, but I will have a montage of my progress on all the products that I worked on in this project at the end of the video. I'll start with the products that I was able to finish. The most satisfying one is this one from M Cosmetics. It's the Rose Milk Color Drops Serum Blush. This took forever and a day. I really didn't understand how long this was gonna take. Let's see, do I have number of uses? Of course I do. This took 209 uses to finish, and I really enjoyed it, but I am so happy to be able to go and play with some of my other cream blushes. I was really focusing in on it because I thought I was so close to being done, and it just took forever. So glad to see another cream blush out of my collection, especially one of my older ones. Another product I finished is this lip liner from About Face in the shade Little Little. I wasn't sure if it would be finished by the end of the year, but I finished it right at the end of December. And it's a beautiful creamy formula. I have another shade from this lip pencil line in a slightly deeper version of the shade called Midnight Seduction. And I've been wearing that a lot more and loving it. I went through almost the exact amount of product that I did in the previous update in order to finish it. I went through 1.02 grams. Really lovely. I enjoyed it. It doesn't take as long to go through as some of my other lip pencils, like the NYX Slim Lip Pencils. Those are a wooden formula. They're a little bit drier, and those ones just take a lot longer to go through. These creamier ones, I find I finished much more quickly. Yeah, this one took only 72 uses to finish. Another empty, this Nirvana Bourbon perfume. This was perfect for the time of the year that I was wearing it, kind of late fall, early winter. Beautiful, sweet, smoky perfume. They don't make this anymore. This was, I think, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's perfume brand called Elizabeth and James. And they had bourbon, they had a few other flavors, a few other scents. I loved Nirvana White. That was my favorite perfume, and I'm so sad that they don't make these anymore. I wish that they would bring Nirvana White back. I wish they would bring the entire perfume line back. This was definitely one of my oldest perfumes I had, and I'm very happy that I was able to wear it until it was empty before it expired. And this one I actually have been tracking, even though it is one of my oldest things I've had. 147 wears to finish this. I'm rotating through all of my bronzers so that I can reach for them all up to 50 times. And I had started with the first side of this Vive bronzer, and I only had a few more wears in order to reach that 50 use threshold in my last update. I was at 47 wears. I have worn it an additional 3 times to hit that 50 uses, and then I moved over to this side. You're not going to see any real big difference between the last 3 updates, mostly because it's a really stiff formula. I use a very, very soft brush, and I use very, very little bronzer, so not a huge difference between it. And then once I moved over to the other side, I already had 22 wears on that side, so I need to wear it an additional 28 times to reach the 50 uses. I reached for it another 20 times, so I'm now at 42 wears. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to hit the 50 wears before the end of the project, and I wasn't able to. I just really don't wear a lot of bronzer during this time of year, and this can pull a little more warm and dark on me. So I didn't really hit my use on it, but this project has allowed me to reach for this duo a lot more than I was previously, which was the goal. My next product is this concealer from NYX. It's the Bare With Me Concealer Serum, and I believe I'm in the shade Light, in the shade Fair. I do this, I think, every time. I get the shade wrong. I'm in the shade Fair. I am falling out of love with this concealer. I find that I prefer a higher coverage concealer, even though this has a beautiful consistency and it looks nice on my under eyes. It just doesn't give me a lot of coverage. I don't love that. So I think I'm going to finish this by using it as a foundation, which is what I did while I was traveling a little bit over holiday break. I like to bring this with me instead of like a glass bottle of foundation. It's just easier. And it also mixes really well with my other products that I like to mix to create a foundation. And it has a really nice consistency, that lifelike, more serum-y, lower coverage foundation or concealer that looks good under my eyes also looks good on my face. So I'll probably enjoy it more as foundation than a concealer, and that's likely something that I'll focus on this year. I might put it in my next project pan for 2026, spoilers. And lastly, I'm really excited about this one because it's a product that shows progress really well, and that's the Super Glow Blush from this Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. I already had pan on it when I brought it into this project pan back at the end of October. And the reason I don't have a difference in grams to share with you is because I have been reaching for this cream blush shade called Glow Cream Base a lot more because I've been dipping into other parts of this palette. The amount of product that I've used just for this one isn't accurate anymore. But I have expanded the pan quite a bit. Really glad I've been able to reach for this palette more. My face palettes do get very neglected, so really happy to see some significant changes in at least 2 of the products from this palette. I took out this one diamond powder and I have it in a single eyeshadow pan. I use it as an eyeshadow topper because it's very sparkly and glittery. I don't use it as a face product anymore, so I took that out. And then this highlighter, if you can see, I've definitely worn down the, whatever that pattern that was on the product before, I've definitely worn down quite a bit, and I would reach for it a lot more over the summer when I had even just a tiny bit of color. If I were to wear it right now, I think it would be too deep, and it's a lot more metallic and glowy than I prefer. So I'm not really reaching for this much. I imagine once I finish these 2 top products, I might just declutter this palette. But yeah, how exciting is that? It's very rare for me to make that much progress on a face palette. So those are all my products. Please stay tuned for my next project pan introduction, probably coming out sometime this month. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I will have a montage of the progress I've made on all the products I worked on in this project pan. I hope you enjoyed following along with me. Thank you for your support always. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!